Let us begin. Let us begin standing at the top of the mat as we move into a Hatha Yoga practice this evening. And this practice, although very gentle on the physical body, will be a very powerful journey inward. So standing nice and tall in our mountain pose and gripping in with all 10 toes, pull the strength up through the root of the spine. Engage the strength through the legs and the hip. Pull the navel back and deep and let the hip tuck under. Lift from the crown of the head and let the shoulders roll back. Beautiful breath here. As you exhale, squeeze out from the pelvic floor. Allow the breath to just move smoothly in the body. As we begin this Hatha Yoga practice, including a meditation, but allow this to be meditative the whole way through. Inhale, sweep the arms up and high overhead, and allow the palms to shine towards each other. Big inhale here, and shoulders tucked back into socket. Very nice. Squeeze and cactus the arms behind the back. Bend the right knee and bring the right knee up and towards the chest. Establish a balance. And stay for the exhale. Very nice. Take the hands around behind the back. Take the feet at hips width. Beautiful. Open the heart here. And as you exhale, just allow yourself to fold halfway. Get the strength up into the toes. Feel powerful lifting through the quadriceps. Even press the pinky toe in the earth. And as you exhale, go ahead and fold down. Allow the low back to separate out from the hip. And gently let the hands come up and overhead. But don't go too deep in the shoulder just yet. Use the hands to pull back the scapula into the sockets. And stay for the exhale. Very nice. On an inhale, go ahead and release the hands down to the earth. Take the right leg back into plank, inhaling. And exhale, step the left foot back to follow. Big breath in plank. And as you exhale, lower all the way down onto the belly. Let the hands be under the shoulders and find a sphinx pose. I should say let the elbows be under the shoulders. Elbows in tight to the body and the hands out a bit wide. Big breath here, pull the heart through. And allow the low back to release. Very good. Now grip with the hands and just begin to lift the arms. Let the inner elbow shine forward, but let the elbows stay bent as much as you need to. Pressing back so that the scapula rolls back in the socket. Very good. Inhale, move the belly button up through table. And exhale, push back to child pose. Take a big breath in child, tuck the toes, and then straighten the legs and find a downward facing dog. Big breath in downward facing dog. Take a moment, let the shoulders rolling out, and let it line up. So wedging the navel back in deep, feel the flat 3 inches below the navel center, and feel the powerful hands, the powerful feet. Very good. One more big breath in dog. And stay for the exhale. On an inhale, gaze forward and step both feet up gently between the hands. Take a nice halfway lift and lengthen the low spine. Heel toe the feet together to touch. Maybe the hands find the shins. And exhale, fold to the earth. Take 3 breaths at the bottom. Tuck the shoulders back and deep. One more breath here. And flatten the 3 inches below the navel center. When you're ready, micro bend the knees, burst all the way up and high, reach to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Let the hands come together in the steeple grip and pull the elbows behind the ears. Big breath here. As you exhale, take your Chandrasana to the right side and just feel the length through the left side body all the way down through the foot. center, reach up and high. And exhale, take it to the opposite side. Powerful. Lengthen through the side body, connect the knife edge of the foot, even the pinky toe works. And hold. Inhale, come back to center, reach up and high. Cactus, balance on the right foot, and bend the left knee. Feel the balance. And hold. One more big breath here. And stay for the exhale. This time, left hand to the earth, both arms reach up and high. Nice wide legs. And exhale, fold with the wide stance. Take the hands and wrap out around the back of the calf. Bring the hands to pranam and start to pull the third eye down. Big breath here. And press through the toes. Feel your connection to the earth. Feel the third eye power. Set an intention for your practice here. Allow yourself a beautiful intention from a fearless heart. And stay for the exhale. On an inhale, let's sit the hip low. Heel toe the feet together to touch. And then sit the hip low and lift the heart. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Engage the Ujjayi pranayama. Seal the lips. Allow the breath to be in through the nose. Out through the nose as we anchor back. Power in the pelvic floor. And stay for the exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up and higher. And exhale, take the hands down to the earth. Take a nice halfway lift. And as you exhale, step it back into plank. Maybe left foot first, right foot follows if you did the opposite on the other side. Take a big breath, inhale. As you exhale, come down onto the knees. Inhale, arch the spine, let the heart shine. And as you exhale, tuck the tail, rounding and push yourself back to that child pose. Beautiful. Reach back and grab the feet, find the rabbit, come up onto the crown, and stay for the breath. Very good. One more inhale, and hold. When you're ready, let the feet come back, tuck the toes under, reach the arms up and high, and find this beautiful lengthening for a camel. And then as you exhale, take both hands to the hip, squeeze the elbows together behind the back, Ustrasana, and push the sacrum forward. Gently allow the heart to open, and the shoulders will tuck into the sockets. Maybe open the throat, maybe drop the hands onto the heels, push the hip forward, open the throat, and enjoy the breath. Powerful back bend with a nice square hip pushing forward. One more big inhale. And stay for the exhale. Very nice. Now, walk yourself back up if you need to, or use the core strength. Sweep the arms up and high overhead. And as you exhale, bring the hands down to the earth. Bring the knees together in nice and tight to touch. Let the tops of the feet unwind to the earth. Give me a nice cat or a nice cow arching. And then exhale, rounding cat with the knees pinned tight. And then let the hip come back between the heels and have a seat. Now, if the hip doesn't easily come to the earth, feel free to have a seat on a block. You down when you want, yeah, no worries. Anybody else? Very good. Finding this Virasana, hero pose. And this is really the essence of a Hatha Yoga posture. Here, allow yourself to pin the knees tight together. Feel the expansion through the IT band out through the kneecap. Understanding the knee and its function is a vital understanding for comfort in the body. If you picture the knee, it's not unlike a purse or a purse net. The type of thing where you pull a string on top and it pulls the whole net together tightly. And so your hamstring is the string on top, and when the hamstring gets tight, it pulls the net of tendons tightly around the knee. And the knee is a fluid-filled joint, synovial fluid in sacs which are known as bursa. And these bursa sacs create padding and lubrication for the knee to move. But when the net of tendons becomes tight, they become very irritated. And it can feel as though your knee has been blown out, when in fact you just have very tight hamstrings. So in order to get a nice open hamstring, we really want to focus quadricep strength. So here we're really expanding quadriceps, so powerful. Knees pinned tight together, bring the navel up tight into the spine, feel a nice vertical spine, and then reach the arms up and high overhead. Beautiful breath. Interlace the fingers, point to the sky. And then as you exhale, bring pranam behind the head. Let the elbows point out wide. Big inhale, shoulders tucked back. And hold. Inhale, bring the arms back up and high. And exhale, let the hands come around behind the back and find reversed pranam. Work to bring the palms together behind the back and spread the shoulders wide. Hold here or bow forward. Pulling the navel back and deep, tucking the chin to the chest, and letting the head move down towards the knees. Feel this powerful squeezing together as you bring the third eye down to connect, little by little, pulling back from the navel center, expanding the shoulder, feeling so good in the body. One more big breath. And stay for the exhale. Very nice. Now, on our inhale, let's release the reverse pranam and gently rise back up. Circle the arms up and high. Let the blood flow out of the arms. Take the good morning stretch and push the palms to the sky. Maybe even snap, crackle, pop the knuckles. And then when you're ready, take both hands down to the earth and let that left foot come out in front. Keep the half hero here and take the arms out to the side nice and wide, and let's continue with the head to knee. Now flexing that left quadricep and pulling the navel back and deep. Feel here as you really round back. Breathe deeply the Ujjayi breaths, the deep inner looking. The 8 limbs of yoga active. Movement of the body. Focused movement of the breath. The deep inner looking. The deep focus. Quiet the senses. The external noise of the world becomes nothing. The train could come through the middle of this studio and it wouldn't take you out of this focus. Bringing yourself so deep into the meditative way of being that it becomes your nature. And you find yourself inevitably in the state of self-realization. Simple understandings, simple feelings, understanding the true awareness in its relationship with the body and the body's mind. big breath. And stay for the exhale. Very good. Now, let's go ahead and take the left foot back into the half hero. And take the right foot out long. And same thing on the opposite side. Go ahead and organize the hip and really stay active with the right quadricep. And as you bow forward, pull back, navel to spine, head to knee, chin to chest. Use the arms as outriggers. Keep the sit bone square in the earth. Keep the knees pinned together. Take your time, make it comfortable for yourself. Absolutely not a problem to use the block here. It can be very intense. The leg carries so much tension, and as we begin to focus into these specific areas, you might release amazing childhood trauma. You might have tears. Let these feelings flow out of you. Let it be a silent tantrum, and release, feel, so that you can bring in the new energies. And as you invite this new, fresh probability, let it be based in the pure intention of love. Another big breath. And hold. Tucking back so firmly. And making the connection head to knee. Now, when you're ready, rise up and bring the right foot back into the hero. Take a big inhale, reach the arms up and high, and take the hands behind you. Maybe come down to the hands, maybe come down to the elbows, or maybe lie flat down. But the objective is to keep the knees together. And if you'd like here, you can even take a strap or a fabric and pinch it on the inside between the calf and the knee to hold the knees together. But wherever you are today, really first priority is keep the knees pinned together. Next is to begin to lie back and down. And if you can come back all the way down to the spine, focus to try to pull the navel back, try to flatten that hollow area in the low spine. But take your time here, and so there's going to be many variations for each individual, as this is a powerful, powerful area of the body. Feel the quadricep lengthen, make space through the knee. Pull the navel back and deep, flatten the psoas down into the earth. Beautiful breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Very good. One more breath. And stay for the exhale. Now, when you're ready, let's gently, gently, gently rise back up. Come up onto the knees and find a neutral tabletop. And go ahead and just take a moment, shake out your knees, allow your, exactly. Breathe it out, let go of anything intense, let go of anything that doesn't feel groovy. And then when you're ready, come to the neutral tabletop. Inhale, arch the spine and let the heart shine. And as you exhale, tuck the tail and round it. Push the hip all the way back to the heel and find the child pose. Beautiful breath, half lift on the fingertips. And exhale, let the heart sink down and through. On an inhale, round yourself all the way back up, expand the middle spine, and come to the neutral tabletop. On an inhale, reach the right arm up and high to the sky. Feel the big twisting. As you exhale, take the right hand around and find the bind or the fabric and just pull yourself into this twist. Feel the expansion. Lift the pelvic floor. And stay for the exhale. On your inhale, circle the right arm back and overhead. And as you exhale, thread the right arm down under the left and place the right side body, right face to the earth. Allow yourself to expand the shoulder and then sweep the left arm up and high overhead. And take the left hand down onto the floor over the top ear and start to walk the fingers out to the right side. Feel this really powerful twisting here. As you gaze up and under the armpit, pull the navel back and deep, and expand out of the shoulder. If you like, you can tuck the left toes and straighten the left leg. Let yourself roll out even more, controlling this roll out with the left hand. Letting yourself even come over the back of the neck perhaps. And stay for the exhale. Very good. If you did straighten the leg with control, set the left foot down to the earth, left knee down. And then when you're ready, shoulder circle, sweep the left arm back overhead. Feel the openness in the shoulder. And exhale, let the left hand come down to the earth. On an inhale, take the right arm back up and high. Big counter twisting. And as you exhale, let the right hand come back down to the mat. Beautiful. Square it up, shake it out, flip the grip so the fingers come back to face the knees. Give me a nice wrist expanding cat-cow. Inhale, arch the spine. And as you exhale, tuck the tail. Beautiful. Come up over the fingertips as the hip moves back to the heel. And very good. Let it release out. Bend the elbows. Shake it out. And come back to your neutral tabletop. Square it up. Find a long neck. And then when you're ready, reach the left arm up and high to the sky. Big twist here. And take the left hand around behind the back to bind it on the right thigh. As you twist, really powerful. Pull the navel, Mula Uddiyana Bandha connection to the pelvic floor. Shoulders away from ears. Long spine to twist, using the bind, using the bottom arm, using the hand to the earth. And the powerful focused yogis. On an inhale, release the bind, circle the left arm overhead. And exhale, thread the left arm down and through under the right arm. Place the left side body, left face to the earth. And then circle the right arm up and high. Feel this beautiful shoulder expansion. And extend the right hand down to the earth over the top ear. And walk the fingers out to the left as much as feels good. Press out of the bottom arm. Pull the navel back to the spine. And powerful twisting. Big inhales. Big exhales. And then if you'd like, tuck the right toes. Use the strength from the right arm to control yourself as you straighten the right leg and roll out over the left shoulder. Really nice grip with the right hand. Let the scapula tuck back in the socket. And even roll out the neck. Big breath. And hold. And then when you're ready, if the legs straightened, with control, take the right knee to the earth. And then inhale, circle the right arm up and high overhead. And exhale, the right hand down into the mat. Inhale, the left arm comes way up and high. Big counter twist. And exhale, left hand back into the earth. Inhale, arch the spine, cow. And exhale, chest chin down on a Hatha Asana. Feel free to keep the hands to support under the shoulders, or take the arms out long in front, maybe even pop up on the fingertips. And you can walk the knees in closer or further, depending on what feels good for your spine. Try to lengthen the throat forward here. Big breath. Pull the navel back and deep. Tuck the toes if you'd like. And on an exhale, straighten the legs. Really push yourself forward so that you can expand the trachea, expand the windpipe. Let the chest plate keep moving back. Let the hip keep moving up and over the navel. Big breath. And hold. One more lift. And exhale, take it down to the earth. Or just take your knees wide, press the feet together. And take the arms out, fingertips, baby king cobra. Round 2. And did we do this already? Maybe not. Big inhale, tuck the shoulders back. I did this morning. Chin to chest. Stay for the exhale. And then inhale, straighten the arms as much as feels good. Lift the throat, press the feet together. And let the hip bone really melt into the earth. Relax the glutes. Stay for the exhale. Very nice. And then come down onto the belly. Take the right arm out to the side. Bend the left knee and roll yourself up onto the right side body. Take a moment. Feel the twist. Organize the shoulder. You can walk the right fingers as far forward or back as you need to. Maybe taking the left hand to press the left thigh away. Keep a firm grip with the left foot. And feel the sciatic expand here. Really powerful. One more breath. Stay for the exhale. Beautiful, focused, inner looking. Let the left hand grab the left knee and just hug it in to the side body. Squeeze in tight. Kick strong through the right leg so there's a beautiful line through the hip. And then see if the peace fingers want to grab the big toe, Padahasta. Expanding the left leg to the sky, flexing the left quadricep, plugging the hip into the socket. And beautiful control. Stay for the exhale. Let the left hand grab the top of the left foot, bend the knee, kick behind yourself. Find this half of the floor bow. See if your foot can kick all the way back to your right hand. Pulling the left arm with it. Stay for the exhale. And when you're ready, keep the grip on the left foot. Come back to the earth. Extend the right arm straight forward. Float the right foot and kick the left foot back. Beautiful breath. And exhale, release it down to the earth. Take the left arm out to the side. Bend the right knee. Roll up on the left side body. Take a moment, organize the shoulder. Let the left side face come down comfortably. Plant the right foot with the bent knee firm to the earth. Take the right hand and maybe press away. Explore the feeling in the hip flexor, sciatic, low spine. Make space here. Smooth out the breaths. Dig in from the foot, kick the left leg nice and straight on the bottom. And expand all the way under the collarbone, and then let Let the right hand grab the right knee, pull into the side body. Squeeze in tight, kick strong through the left leg. Feel the hip. Feel the power in the glute. And then peace fingers to grab right big toe. Yogi toe lock. Beautiful breath. Flexing the right quadricep, plugging the hip down in the socket, plugging the scapula back into their sockets. Lengthening the neck. One more big inhale. And stay for the exhale. And then let the right hand grab the top of the foot, kicking back and away behind yourself. Expand out. Really powerful. Try to kick back so much that the right foot almost finds the left hand, taking the right arm with it. And hold. Keep the grip. Roll through onto the belly. Extend the left arm forward. Shoot the left leg back to float. Kick the right leg back. Beautiful. Very good. Take it back down to the earth. Bring the elbows in tight. Rise up, find cobra pose. Tuck the tricep in under the lat muscle so you have a big kickstand for the heart. Dig in through all 10 fingers. Relax the glutes. Press the tops of the feet into the earth. Maybe pull back towards the shins. Let the shoulders tuck back and deep in their sockets. Beautiful breath. And hold. Very good. On an inhale, bring the belly button up through table. Exhale, push it back into the child pose. Come back to the breath. Come back to the intention. And then take the legs through either to either side or hop up and get the legs out long in front. Paschimottanasana, straight legs, forward fold. Reach up and high. Flex the quadriceps, hinge at the waist, lengthen the low spine. Really take your time here. Slowly move towards the earth. Let the shoulders tuck back. Let the chest move down. Isolate the breathing, so beautiful. Inspire the room. Flexing quadriceps to be strong and safe with the hamstrings. With the muscular engagement, moving the flesh out from under the sit bone, finding a beautiful connection to the earth. Lengthening through the middle spine with the breath. Lengthening through the neck. Take as many adjustments as you need to find your way to the maximum depth. Smooth it out. Nice and gentle. Now, when you're ready, let's rise up. Find our butterfly legs. Gently coming out of the straight legs. Bring the knees out wide. And slowly bring the hip up towards the heel, unless you like the variation where the hip's pretty far away from the heel. And in that variation, you open the feet nice and wide and just try to bring the crown down to the feet, making that bind. Otherwise, the second variation, bring the hip up right close to the heel. Press the feet nice and tight together and allow yourself to hinge out over the feet with the long spine. One day hooking the toes under the chin. And personally, I find this posture to be quite a different posture than the other Baddha Kona. We find that sort of depth from the wide distance Baddha Konasana and in several other postures. But this depth here is very specific. Opening the groin, power the feet together. And one day, bringing the toes to hook all the way under the chin. And that in itself is an amazing bind. The throat lock and the hasta. And when you connect the toes under the jaw, you begin to activate powerful cleansing for the endocrine thyroid, the chemical manufacturing plant for the body. And these chemicals tell your body how to grow. Allow yourself to beautifully manufacture healthy endocrine fluids and grow a beautiful body. Very good. And when you're ready, gently rise up. Extend the right leg out long and just hug the left knee right into the chest. And bow, maybe the third eye to touch. Really good. And then take the left foot into both hands and stir the pot here if you'd like. Open the hip. And then when you're ready, take the left leg up over the left shoulder and extend the left arm down as a kickstand. Allow yourself to gaze up and under the right armpit. Beautiful breath. Compass pose. Use the back strength. Tuck deep into the sockets. And hold. Now, if you have the flexibility to get the leg behind the head, and you want to explore that, go right ahead. And you might tuck the left leg behind and bring the left hand to the heart. But otherwise, even with the legs straightened, begin to fold forward and find this half karmasana. So, if the left leg is out long, just let it come down to the earth. And you can release the right hand if you like. Let the left arm and the left leg pull down. Use the straight power from the left leg to pull the shoulder down. Press the palm flat into the earth. And hold. And now rebend the left leg to come up. Wrap the left arm around behind the back and let the right arm find this bind, the modified seated wind reliever. And then straighten the left leg and find the seated bird. Beautiful breath. Gaze out over the right shoulder. And hold. Beautiful. And when you're you're ready, release, rebend. Extend the left leg long, bend the right knee. Take both hands, wrap the shin, and pull it right into the chest, right in the square center. Bow the third eye to touch. Nice flat square sit bones. Big breaths. And then let both hands grab the right foot to stir the pot, see where your hip is at. And then take the yoga backpack for compass. Take the right leg up and over the right arm. Extend the right arm out as a kickstand. Maybe even lean out to the side quite a bit. You know, that can add quite a bit of length and depth in the pose. Gaze up under the left armpit. Find your compass. Take your time. I find by gripping around the top of the foot instead of the bottom, Jen, there's like an extra inch. So if you take your hand instead of this, put it on the top. There'll be like an extra inch just because the arm is in a better posture. Let you get it, yeah, look, nice, huh? Beautiful breath. And if you have the flexibility and you want to go ahead and start finding the half nidra with the right leg behind the head, maybe make this connection and begin to fold forward. Otherwise, fold forward with the straight leg and find the Ardha Karmasana. So, let it pull you down and release the left hand. Use the straight power from the right leg to pull the left shoulder towards the earth. Make space out of the middle spine. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, rebend the right leg, rise up and take that bind and say the modified seated wind relieving. Let the heart be nice and straight. Stay for the exhale and then inhale, straightening, seated bird of paradise. And gaze out over the left shoulder, along the spine, and find the breath. And hold. Beautiful. Gently release. Come back into center. Bend the right knee, take the right foot on the bottom, take the left foot on the top of the right knee, and we'll find our double pigeon. So, instead of letting the legs fold in, keep the shins parallel. And eventually, that can be very excruciating. If it's too excruciating, modify out like this and let it come slower. Be careful with the ankle here, because the tendency is to let the ankle roll and then you begin to add too much tension on the outer edge of the knee. So to be safest, you want to bring the leg bone all the way onto the knee. But you can work with the foot, but just stay active. Beautiful breath. And slowly let the left knee make its way down towards the right. I call this the suitcase latch. Peace finger grab the big toe, and if you're getting close, you can just start to use the left forearm to connect. Try to stay as vertical as possible and breathe the pelvic dish into the alignment we're looking for. Nice and square. Beautiful breaths. And now let's help ourselves out. Folding forward will actually help to organize this even a bit more. But maintain your alignment as much as possible and see if you can fold into the double hugging pigeon. breath. And hold. And then when you're ready, let's gently rise up and let's switch it out into the double pigeon on the opposite side and stack it up. Same rules apply. Don't compromise the knee safety. Stay active in that right foot, or better yet, if you're going deep, get that leg bone right up on and slowly move towards the earth. This is a powerful posture, and this is a great posture for when you're by yourself or at home. I used to warm up before class as a student with this pose. I felt like no matter what, my hip would be ready for it. Maybe take the suitcase and latch down, using the bottom foot strength to assist with the right forearm. Try to square as much as possible as you breathe here. Very, very powerful, intricate alignment for the hip. And you can really start to feel the small muscles work in the groin, in the psoas, and use this to organize the hip. Take as much adjustment as you need to. Breathe into the musculature so that you can feel the sciatic and the sacrum aligning. It's a powerful, powerful area. I've been practicing yoga every day nonstop for several years now, and still this area of my body is trained to be misaligned by how I've carried myself for the rest of my life up until that point. But if you develop the engagements, you develop the muscular control, there's no reason you can't readjust this being and retrain it. You know, you've trained yourself to do handwriting. That's an amazing amount of physical muscular control. If you can even just use a portion of that sort of dexterity with the musculature in your body, in your hip, in your spine, you can really find a lot of control. It brings an image to me of if you could write your name with your hip, that would sure look pretty funny. Take a big breath, or would you hold the pencil? Just kidding. Big inhale, and exhale, bow forward. Yeah. Breathe it out. Really powerful. If you start to cry, it's because there's so much trapped in the hip. From our earliest stages of learning, in the first 7 years of life, when our brain is strictly in recording beta wave mode, everything that's told to you is recorded into you, and not just into your subconscious mind, but into the physical memory of your body. The muscle memory carries bio-memory as well. And so when you move deep into areas like the hip, when you feel like a 5-year-old brat, that's because these are emotions trapped from maybe when somebody told you you weren't good enough at 5 or something like that. Let it all go, because it's time to reclaim responsibility for this existence. Reclaim responsibility for our own bliss. One more big inhale. And stay for the exhale. That is intense for me right now. On an inhale, rise up, gently get out the crane, get out the forklift, and let it all go. Beautiful. Let's find the Upavishta. Gotta be one of my all-time favorites. Wide legs, feel free to turn sideways on the mat. Ooh. square the hip and feel free to take a few breaths, straight vertical spine. No need to go out to 100% of your depth right away. Reach both arms up and high overhead. And then as you exhale, take a nice twist out over the right thigh. Work to square the chest right to the right thigh. And then bow head to knee. Try not to let the head move past the knee. Tuck back the right hip into the socket. Tuck back the small corner of the oblique. Bring the chin towards the chest. Use the hands as powerful stabilizers. And let the head come right down to the knee and not past it. It's okay if it doesn't come all the way down. Powerful pulling back from the right side. Breathe slowly with intention. Bring the breath right to any area of stickiness and move through it. Big inhale. Big exhale. They say the yoga begins when you wish to leave the posture. Give it 3 more breaths. On an inhale now, with control, gently rise up. Reach both arms back and high through center. And exhale, twist out over the left thigh. Really powerful. Pull back from the left corner of the oblique. Pull the left hip deep into the socket. Bring the navel to the spine, the chin to the chest. The head to the knee, round the spine. Use the arms as outriggers. Organize the rib cage by pulling back those ribs on the left side, making space. You're in effect also aligning the spine. Let's not forget these ribs are connected to the vertebra. Beautiful breath. And head to knee, tucking back. Three more breaths. Very good. And then inhale, rise up with control. Circle the arms up and high through center. And pulling back evenly through the abdomen. Allow yourself to begin to hinge out and over to fold wide legs. Upishta Konasana. Maybe coming down onto the elbows, maybe just, using the arms. Depending on where you are today, allow yourself to take it as deep as feels good. Nice and slow. Keep working the shoulders back into the sockets. Really try to stay as straight as possible through the middle spine. You can push-pull the feet. The hip is a powerful ball and socket joint by taking a few movements, perhaps side to side. Perhaps pulling the toes back towards the shins, walking the heels out deeper, perhaps pressing the toes out, pulling the kneecaps back towards the quadricep and flexing the quadricep as we lift from the pelvic floor. And eventually, maybe you come all the way down to the earth. Allow the pubic bone to roll up and over. And maybe you can lie flat down. Maybe you can reach the arms out for the feet. Maybe you can flip the grip, Palms coming up and over towards the sky, and then to find the soles of the foot with the thumb. And the palm finds the top of the foot. Use the shoulders tucked way back in the socket to make extra length for the neck. Breathe. Smooth it out. If you'd like, maybe take the hands behind the back to interlace. Pull the shoulders back. Let yourself press down with the arm strength. Even expand the throat. When you're ready, let's gently rise up. So soft here. Be really smooth and really gentle. And allow yourself to come back to facing forward. And come back up over the knees or the crossed ankles. Find a child pose. Wide knees as much as feels good. Relax the sacrum. Come back to the breath. And smooth it all out. If you'd like, feel free to stay with your child or take the supported head standing. Take the hands to the back of the head and make a firm grip on the skull. Let the elbows be in tight shoulder width and not really more. Walk the hip up over the shoulder. Bend the legs and bring the heels right to the glutes and then press it up. It was Master Das, who I was speaking about earlier, who told me if you stand on your head for 3 hours a day, you definitely will see God. Beautiful breaths. Gorgeous. Take your time. And I believe that he would, in fact, sit there for 3 hours a day. Because I would go surfing at like 2 and then come out of the water at like 4:30 and he would still be standing on his head right before class started or whatever time it was, but it was a long time. The whole time I was surfing, he was standing there, and who knows if he was on his head the whole time. But you can start to see where there's a great comfort here to turn the body upside down, to allow the blood to flow in the opposite directions. Beautiful. When you've had enough, feel free to come back into your child pose and reset with rabbit. Take the hands back into the feet, round out the spine. Really good. And then when you're ready, let's go ahead and lie down on our spine. Take the legs through or over to either side and lie down flat on the mat. Bring the knees right up into the chest to hug it in tight. Beautiful breath. Iron the low spine down to the mat. Big inhale. Big exhale. Allow yourself to feel this control. Compress the hip flexor. And take the legs up and over the head. Find cloud pose, halasana. Walk the shoulders under so much. Stack the navel over the chin. And press the hands flat to the earth behind you. If you'd like to first organize the shoulder by bringing the fists together and then return the hands down flat. Give yourself space in the neck, space through the shoulder. Find your final back bending. Open the heart. When you're ready, take it down to the earth, nice and gentle with control. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a gentle squeeze. And extend the right leg out long. Twist the left knee across. That was a nice hip hop. And twist the left knee across to the right side. Powerful for the spine. Honestly, I don't know how you guys cannot do this every day. If I don't do this every day, I can't walk. Or I can't at least sleep without numb arms. I get a bad case of brachial plexus irritation. The brachial plexus is a major nerve center for the body that runs under the armpit and under the chest muscle. It can show itself as any sort of irritation in the body, but often it's always related to that misalignment in the shoulder, where the shoulder collapses forward. I would say that's the most popular posture correction these days, probably from all the cell phones and all the screens and all the protected hearts. But but allow the heart to be so open. On an inhale, bring it back to the center. Bring the knees in the chest. And exhale, left leg out long. Right knee twisting across to the left side. Gazing out over the right shoulder. And hold. Beautiful length. Shoulders down. Space out of the low spine. Another big breath. Stay for the exhale. And then when you're ready, bring it back into the center. Give yourself a big squeeze. Wrap yourself up around the shins. And rock and roll 3 or 4 times. And come up to have a seat for meditation. You will sit for a short meditation before our Shavasana. Allow yourself to take lotus if you'd like, or half lotus. Simple, easy seat perhaps, even on a block or on the knees. And allow, most importantly, just a vertical spine. You see, your spine is your antenna, not unlike the rabbit ears on an old style television trying to catch an air signal from the network. When you align the antenna properly, the picture becomes beautifully clear. Sit nice and tall. Allow there to be a powerful fire burning in the root of your spine. And allow this fire to be the deepest crimson red at its base. And feel so warm and so satisfied. Feel so in control, as much as anyone can be. Feel safe. Feel loved. Feel cared for. Feel as though there's always going to be enough for you in your natural environment right here on earth. And as nature is abundant, for you, life too will always be abundant. Allow this deep crimson red fire to become the wicking flames of orange and yellow as it moves up through the sacral into the solar plexus. Complete satisfaction in the physical body. Contentment, a feeling of safety and freedom and fearlessness. And allow these wicking flames to kiss the beautiful green sphere at the heart center, the Mother Earth, the powerful bridge for each human in this energetic system as well as the physical system, to bring an energetic, eternal, ethereal being into a physical manifestation here on earth. This is quite an accomplishment in itself. And if you did never another thing besides breathe a life into this body, you've accomplished something so beautiful. Giving an ultimate, formless, shapeless pure singularity the opportunity to experience itself. You see, with no mirror, how could pure beauty know itself? Without a point of reference, how could love know what love is? And so, in this reality, we're given the opportunity of duality, where there is light, so there can be dark. Where there is sun, so there can be moon. Where there is love, so there can be selfishness. And where the potential for fear exists, so that we can find the freedom in love. Allow yourself to switch the crossing of the legs into the other orientation and come into your beautiful breath. And so, from this beautiful, lush green, powerful sphere of heart, we come into our true form. First, the blue in the throat, the ability to express things that may only be able to be felt, to be known. The mastery, higher yet, into the royalty of your own nature. Purple, this powerful color, this powerful cloak worn around the being, containing all the wisdom of the species, and swimming in a pool of knowledge, waiting to be drawn by the laws of attraction into the beautiful interactions, so there may be a chance to realize the true nature of this existence. And from the royal purple, we move into the most palatial space of all, the opaque pearlescent white hovering above the crown, a divine tunnel of white light, your connection to all things, the cosmic wireless internet, high speed as you can imagine. And through this channel, all things are ever present. The understanding is present. The self-realization is first nature. And the happenings of the material world are your simple observation, as you are not unlike a scientist who's created all of this simply so you can observe it and see how it reacts to itself. So you possibly the actor, but you are the producer, the director, creative aspects, the theater itself. But without this opportunity, the mirror of life, none would be possible to understand itself. Like the knife that is so sharp, can cut many things, but can never cut itself. The eyeball can see so much, but can never see itself. Try to look at your own head. Can't do it without a mirror. And so through this reflection, one very valuable understanding to carry is that all mirror reflections are opposite. When you're looking in the mirror, you're seeing a reverse. And when you're looking in the mirror of life, you are also seeing a reverse of yourself, a negative. So from this negative, produce the most beautiful color image of this world that you can imagine. Feel free to stay in your meditation as long as you'd like, or lie back now into final Shavasana. Stretch out long on the mat. Give the breath to the body, and give the body to the earth. Allow this opportunity, the deep, deep relaxation, Shavasana. Slowly begin to reinvigorate now. Come back in on the breath. Find the sensation in the body. 360 degrees of perception and awareness. Powerful, radiant human being. A natural born perceiver. A natural creature right at home here on earth. Know your value, know your worth. Understand that you are pure beauty. And so are all of the beautiful beings. Each flower in the garden of life, unique, divine, and worthy of our attention. As our attention creates, to the point where some science tells us that we never may find the end of the universe because it seems everywhere we look, our own consciousness, our own attention puts something there for us to see. Take back your power. You are the mighty, mighty being. When you're ready, invite the movements back through the small joints of the fingers and the toes. Allow yourself to be drawn to either side of the body into the fetal position. Have a breath. Allow the blood to flow and move, detoxify, nourish, and refresh. And then when you're ready, let's come back to a nice quiet seat of meditation. And we'll close our session with the chanting of Om. 3 Oms together as mantra, as medicine, and as a powerful experience that we can share together. The vibration of the universe. Hold nothing back, for this truly is medicine. Bring the hands to the heart. 1 full breath prepares. Big inhale. Open mouth. Let it go. 3 arms. Inhale. thumbs to the third eye. Fill up the heart, fill up the lungs. May there be love and peace among all beings of the universe. May there be peace, may there be peace. Let us repeat together, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. All together. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bow forward. Namaste. Namaste, powerful yogis.